Hello there, I'm Vaya, and welcome to Love Letter. This is a yandere type visual novel, and today we are trying something out. So a lot of you have suggested or requested that I do all the endings of games in one video. So we're trying that today, and we'll see if you guys like it or not. So with that said, let's get into it. This game contains yandere themes, non-consensual drug use, and physical violence. Proceed with caution. I am Vaya. Ugh. You can't help but let out a groan as you walk home from another day of work. It's been 2 days since the first time you've received those voice messages from your stalker, and you haven't a clue who they are yet. The stress from it, along with your current college project, is weighing down on your shoulders. You really should do something about it. Oh, hey! A voice snapped you out of your thoughts as you look behind you. A figure catching up to you as they stopped to catch their breath in front of you. Would it hurt to slow down sometime? You know I'm way shorter than you. I can't catch up to you all the time. Wasn't I walking? Still, you could have walked a bit slower. But I can't be mad at you. You puff at the shorter person's chuckle. They like to make a mountain out of an anthill for no reason at all. This person in front of you here is Patter. Patter is a mail carrier around your neighborhood. Weirdly enough, they recently started to come here. And coincidentally, about when your stalker started sending you those messages. They told you that their mail program changes and that's why they're here. They're a very sweet person, and so you've been enjoying your time with them so far. Hey, you're not spacing out and ignoring me, are you? You know how much I hate that. Oh, right. Sorry, there's just a lot on my mind right now. Oh, I see. That's fine. I'll be here to listen to you, if you want. I don't mind if you want me to come over, even. The offer does seem tempting. What should I do? Sure. Invite them over. You're going to regret what you're about to do, and you don't even know you're even thinking this. But you're going to accept their offer. You just hope that you don't regret this, whatever made you think about this in the first place. Alright, you can... Really? Yay! Patter's face brightened up the moment you uttered your words. They didn't even let you finish your sentence before running past you and headed straight to your house. You sighed. You really, really hope you don't regret this. Oh my, is this your room? Patter looked around curiously, their eyes trailing on every single object in your room. Thankfully, this time you've cleaned your room just in case. I've seen better, but this is fine too. Hey, it took me a while to clean it. I just forgot to take out some trash. Oh, I know that's silly. I can see the trash over there. Ignoring what Patter said, you point your finger to your bed. You can take my bed. I can sleep on the floor tonight. Oh, are you sure? I don't want to be a bother. It's fine, really. It's the least I could do since you offered to accompany me tonight. Aw, that makes me feel guilty. Are you really sure? Yeah, it's fine. Make yourself at home. Patter pouted at your reply, but gradually accepted the offer. They lied on the bed, letting their whole body relax, before sprinting right back up, realizing something. Oh, where's our bathroom? It's been a really long day, and I'd like to take a warm shower. Oh, right. You told them the... What was that? You told them the direction, and they happily went out of the room and skipped down to the corridor. It's been a while since you've taken a shower. Maybe you can do that after Patter is done. While waiting for them, you decided to clean up your bed, taking their mail bag to hang on the clothes hanger near your dorm room. As you drop the mailbag on the floor, the contents fell out. As quickly as you can, you gather all the mail on the floor and put it back. A letter in particular stands out to you. It has a heart sticker holding the letter close, and there was a thick perfume smell coming off of it. Curiously, you pick up the letter, flipping it over to check it out. It doesn't have a sender and receiver information nor a stamp. You wonder if this is Patter's letter? You hate to admit it, but you're kind of curious of what Patter has to say. They don't look like the type of person who's in love with someone. On the other hand, it's bad to invade their privacy like this. What should you do? No, you should not. No, you shouldn't do it. Your family's already nosy enough with your stuff. You don't want to be like them. Putting the letter back in your bag. In the bag, you hang it on the clothes hanger and wait for Patter to come back. Hey! After a few minutes, Patter came back, their hand holding 2 cups of water. I hope you don't mind me bringing cups into your room. I was getting some water, so I thought to get one for you too. You don't have to, but I want to. Besides, it's always better to have a glass of water before a good night's sleep. You're right. Thanks, Patter. You take a cup from their hand and drink it in one gulp. You still have a lot to do for your college project after all. But for some reason, you got really sleepy. Maybe you can take a break for today. Oh, Maya. Patter stands beside your sleeping body, your breathing slowly getting weaker and weaker. I hate you so much. Without you here, I can comfort them. They'll far from me and forget about you. Getting you to lower your guard was tiring, but I'm glad it worked. I'm so happy. I was getting sick of being nice to you. Goodbye, Vaya. I hope you burn in hell. Good ending. Peaceful death. Wait, this was the good ending? Okay. Catch it back up to you later when we get another chance. Okay, we are reading the letter this time. Your curiosity got the best of you, and you carefully opened the letter. The paper inside of it was a little crumbled, so it took a while to straighten it out. What? What the fuck? Lines and lines of aggressively written I love yous and I need yous all over the paper. Some red splatter of red ink spilled over along with the pen, stabbing holes in some parts. A chill ran down your spine as you continued to hold your grip on the letter. Who was this for? Is this for you? Is Patter your... Gulping, you shakily folded the paper back up and put it back in the envelope, sealing the mouth again, as carefully as you can. It was probably a prank by Patter. Yeah, that could be it. They're kind of a little brat after all. Despite trying to calm yourself down, your stomach is heavy with dread. Perhaps you wouldn't feel this way if you didn't know there was a stalker going after you. You feel like throwing up. You wanted to get out of here. Should you... Vaya? You quickly snapped your head to the door. Patter standing there, their clothes still intact, but there was something off about them. Their eyes slowly moved to the letter on your hand, catching you red-handed. What are you reading there? You gulped, your whole body feeling weak. No way you can talk your way out of this. You need to do something. Yeah, run. A rush of adrenaline rushes through you as you push Patter out of the way, letting them fall on the floor and quickly run out of the room. You didn't even bother to put your shoes on. You were too scared to have a rational thought. You just wanted to get out of there. There's no way you're staying in the same room as your potential stalker. You didn't even know where you were running to. It felt endless. It took a while, but you're now hiding in a back alleyway. Maybe you can go to one of your groupmates' places? You did have one address saved. Yeah, maybe you can tell... I know where you're heading. You stopped after seeing Patter in front of you, stopping you dead in your tracks. Slowly, you backed away, prepared to run backwards, but Patter, seemingly already sensing you were about to do it, tackled you. You hissed as your head hits the ground. It's going to leave a bruise, but that isn't your main concern right now. Why are you doing this? What did I do to you? What did you do? What? Patter pinned you down to the ground, their face dangerously close to yours. You didn't notice before, but their eyes seemed unstable. You took them away from me, because that's all on their mind is you! You! I hate you so much. I hate how you're always on their mind. Woohoo! Don't lie to me, you know exactly who it is. The stalker of yours? The one who sent you those voicemails? They're mine. Those were supposed to be for me, not you! You're as bad as that bird-obsessed artist they hang out all the time. I can't let you live. You're an obstacle of mine. Their hand reached into your pocket for something. It was dark, but the moonlight was enough for you to tell. It was something sharp. Horror filled you as you tried your best to wriggle out their grasp. Tears spilling out of their eyes as you realized what was about to come. Goodbye, Vaya. It was tiring to pretend to be nice to you. I hate you so much. A sharp pain shoots through you and immediately feel the life escaping your body. You closed your eyes, trying to endure the pain as your breathing became weaker and weaker. At least they were merciful enough to give you a quick death. It's been more than 2 days. Vaya, where are you? Tears began to fall down my cheek. Where could they have gone off to? Knowing them, they'd have at least sent a message to the group chat. Are you okay? I quickly wiped my tears from my eyes, trying my best to keep my composure. Sorry. I just saw you crying and if anything's bothering you, I'm here to listen, okay? I nodded my head. A lot has been going on recently. I'm just worried something might happen to my... Okay. Follow me. There's a cute cafe nearby. It should be around, True ending. Out of my way. Oh boy. Alright. This time, we're gonna kiss them. Against all your better judgment, you decided to do what you thought was best. Those voicemails, they sounded desperate. Maybe if you... It will be just a kiss on the cheek, enough to distract them so you can run. After the plan was formed in your head, you decided to take action. You leaned towards Patter, your lips closing in on their cheek and... A hand blocked your face. A disgusted look on Patter's face as they looked straight at your attempt to escape. What were you trying to do? The both of you stare at each other. Not a single word has passed as the tension grew heavier and heavier. You opened your mouth to speak, but all that comes out are coughs. It took a while for everything to register. The metallic taste in your mouth tells you everything. You backed off from Patter, a single knife stabbed deep in your abdomen as the sudden pain rushed through your vein. Patter stood over your bleeding body, their disgusted facial expression still on their face. You didn't think I was into you, did you? How desperate are you? I'd never like the likes of you. Love stealer. Love stealer? What are you talking about? Your coughing fit prevents any words from escaping your mouth. Your head feels light and you feel your life slowly leaving your body. Your gaze blurred, and the last thing you saw was... Patter's unnerving smile. Bad ending. Assumption. Alright, we're not inviting them this time. An awkward laugh left your lips. Sure, they're cute, but you really can't take any risk. Waving your hand, you declined their offer. You thought they'd look disappointed, but they just nodded at you instead and gave you an understanding look. So, really, if there's anything bothering you, then I'm willing to help. You know where to find me. Alright, thanks for the offer. Patter smiled as they turned their back away from you and skipped down the road, happily humming a little tune. Your lips turned upward and at their happy-go-lucky stance. About to go on your way until you spotted a little envelope on the ground. Curiously, you pick it up, examining it. It was a letter with a little heart stamp holding the envelope's flap closed. It was a slight pleasant smell, probably from perfume. It looks like those love letters you can see in romantic shows. You figured Patter had dropped this letter while they were on their way. Maybe you should return it to them. Ah, the content on the letter spilled out, catching you off guard as you quickly catch the paper that had fallen out. Letting you out a sigh of relief, you checked to see if the paper had been dirtied or wrinkled, trying your best to ignore the content of the letter. But it was kind of hard with the bright red letters and a few spots of red ink. If you were to be honest, you were kind of curious about what that was written. What should you do? Read it. Sure. What? What is this? Lines and lines of aggressively written I love yous and I need yous all over the paper. Some red splatter of red ink spilled over along with some pen stabbing holes in some parts. A chill ran down your spine as you continued to hold your grip on the letter. Who was this for? Is Petter aware of this? Was this for you? Is Petter your... Gulping, you shakily folded the paper back up and put it back in the envelope, sealing the flap again, as carefully as you can. It was probably a prank played by the sender. Yeah, that could be it. But the letter didn't have the sender's address or name. You'd doubt that would go unnoticed by the post office. You don't like what your mind is connecting right now, but it was the only way it made sense. What are you going to do? Tell the police. Sure. After a mental battle with yourself, you decided to go do what you know is the best course of action. The whole talk at the police station was difficult. It took a while to get it through their head that your life might be in danger. It was difficult, but it managed to get them to investigate. But the whole investigation only left you dread even further. Turns out that Patter was never a worker in the post office. There was no Patter in the employment list. It seemed like after the investigation was leaked, Patter themselves were gone. You haven't seen them for days. While a part of you was glad that you don't have to see them again, you can't help the rising dread forming in the pit of your stomach. It feels like someone is watching you lately. You just hope you never have to meet them again, eye to eye. Bad ending. Blacklisted. Okay. Okay, we're gonna return the letter to him. Or them. No. You could possibly put yourself in more danger if you submit this police. Better might be nice, but you still don't know much about them. Taking a few breaths to calm yourself down, you force your vocal cords to force out something. You just hope they won't notice your shaking hands and trembling voice. Better? At the mention of their name, they turned around to you and walked back to where you are. What is it? You handed the letter, scratching the back of your neck in an attempt to act normal. Their eyes focused on the letter in your hand. It felt like they were shooting lasers straight to the letter. You dropped your letter. I just thought I'd give it back to you, you know? Silence passes through both of you. Usually silence in Patter's presence was comfortable to you, but it felt like you're suffocating, and their gaze is squeezing your neck tight. Sorry about my cat meowing in the background. Thanks. They reached out to take the letter and put it back in their mailbag, giving you a smile. It doesn't feel right. Say, can I ask you something? Yeah? Shit, you didn't mean to send a letter. Did you read the letter? Tell the truth. Yeah, I'm sorry. Curiosity got the best of me and... You bit your lips, preventing yourself from potentially making it worse, and bow your head down as you apologize. Cold sweat start dripping down your forehead. The whole air is tense. You don't dare to look up to see Patter's expression right now. At least you didn't lie. I forgive you. Just don't make that mistake again, okay? Patter's cheerful hums filled your ears as it faded out more and more. Your eyes are still on the ground, only slowly lifting itself as you feel their presence away from you. Instinctively, you grip your arm, scared to look on your face as you look at the trail Patter walked. As time passed, you never saw Patter in your neighborhood again. You figured their program has changed again, but a part of you were glad they were no longer there. You do wonder, what would have happened if you told the police? Neutral ending. Spared. Okay. We are gonna lie. Liar. I don't like liars, you know? A chill ran up your spine at their giggle. The giggle that once brought you was thought you were endearing, now feels like 1,000 spiders crawling up your arms. You have a bad feeling about this. But, since you decided to return this to me instead, I forgive you. Thank you. Once again, they begin to skip their way down the road, humming that the same tune they were doing earlier. You stood there, dumbfounded, your whole body cold, and you just let out a breath, and you didn't know you were holding in. For some reason, you feel a very heavy dread in the pit of your stomach. At least you're safe. For now. Okay. And I think we just don't read the letter in the next one, and that's all the endings. Alright, we are not reading the letter. No, you shouldn't. No matter how curious you are, this is still someone's letter, and you don't want to invade their privacy. Putting the letter back into the envelope, you run to catch up to Patter, who was still humming a little tune as they walk. Hey! Patter stopped walking and turned their face to you. It might just be your imagination, but there was a hint of annoyance in their eyes for a moment, but it disappeared just as it shows. Is there something you need? Oh, you dropped one of your letters while you were walking away? Thought I'd return it to you. Patter stares at you, their eyes not blinking as they look straight at you in the eyes. You look back at them in confusion. Was there something on your face? Oh, thank you. Sorry, that was mine. I was on my way to deliver it. Oh, this was yours? I never thought you were the type to send letters. Oh, do I? I do enjoy writing letters and sending them. It's fun, and it makes me feel like I live in a romance novel. Aw, that's cute. Who's it for anyway? Oh, it's just someone you know. I gotta go now. I'll get in trouble if I don't deliver all of these on time. Thank you for returning this to me. And with that, they're back on their merry way. This time you also return back to your home and decide to take a rest. You have another problem on your hand and the project on your shoulders after all. There's no time to worry about such a little thing. Although, that ink did smell kind of weird. You wonder. Neutral ending. Off the hook. Well, this was all the endings of the Sim game. I hope you enjoyed it. This game was really fun. I liked it. It was nice for a change. It was dark, but some parts were great. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!